Papoose is now making fun of Remy Ma after her little boy toy allegedly kicked her out after everything that happened with her and Easy, the block captain. Because it seems that Remy did not play her cards properly at all. The streets are in complete chaos. Papoose is taking pleasure in the fact that everything has completely altered. According to the street, Remy is struggling to handle this and maybe regretting her actions from the beginning. Did she fumble a solid guy for someone who played her 8? We believe that we now know why Remy Ma has been so agitated by the precarious situation between Papoose and Claressa Shields. With all of the drama over the last year, Remy and E's relationship is not looking well, and Papoose is not sleeping over it the way things are going. He has been openly ridiculing her for allegedly cheating on him. Really, who would have thought that the relationship between Remy and Pap would end this way? In the end, he loved her so much that he almost got himself imprisoned while attempting to sneak her a skeleton key while she was in jail. When the system attempted to prevent him from leaving, what did he do? He married her over the phone. If it wasn't love, I don't know when she was set free. After getting married, starting a mixed family, and having a daughter in 2018, everything seemed to be going well on paper. But when Father's Day 2023 came and passed without a word from Remy, people began to criticize their marriage. This was ridiculous since Papoose was often praised by CIS for being a strong husband and parent. This time, however, skepticism was already present. However, Pat wished himself a happy Father's Day by sharing a photo of the family with the children, and guess what? No Remy. Since he was not mentioned in the article or the comments, it was obvious that something was amiss. The extent of the affair between Remy Ma and Easy, the block commander, was unknown prior to claims that it had occurred. The whole scenario shook everyone, not only because Remy and Papoose always appeared so stable, but also because ES was in the same social circles as Pap and would cross that. According to rumors, they became hot at an industry function, and Pap didn't simply check him out effortlessly, he knocked him out. Naturally, Papoose was not amused by the betrayal. The line in Remy's betrayal left everyone stunned. However, things get worse from here. At one point, when he was talking about actual males doing real things, Welder even had the gall to ask Papoose to clear the air for him, just to show how easily he could be clowned online. Naturally, when Pat asked the man whose marriage you were purportedly ending to attest to you, he didn't say anything, didn't answer, didn't deny, didn't defend himself, nothing. Instead, Remy took the initiative, but her response only heightened suspicions. She tweeted a vague apology about it. You would think that Papoose, who always rode hard for Remy, would have stopped them right away if the rumors were true. But his silence is more powerful than words. The elderly Papoose, who often said that a man must respect his queen and take into account her views, would have been the first to put an end to such unfounded rumors. At the time, crickets, everyone was certain that the stories weren't just rumors, and that any remaining skepticism was dispelled when Remy and Easy competed against Jay in the battle rap ring. Trust me when I tell you that Gotti did not hold back because, as everyone familiar with battle rap knows, nothing is off limits. Gotti went directly to the heart and chastised Remy for having an affair with Papoose with Easy, rather than just flinging insults. Given the negative response from the crowd, Jay Gotti's statement validated what many people already believed. Remy and the rumors that Easy was spreading at the time were real. Even though Easy, the gag, can brought Remy to trash for walking out on Papoose after holding her down for years, he didn't even try to refute it, acting as if there was no harm. Strength. It's a fact that side pieces are becoming louder and bolder every day. The man essentially demonstrated it by his actions, and nothing else.
We call this Ichigashi, so we already know what he gonna do. Trending top, Remy Ma shit, Papoose, Hurricane Blue, why I ain't gonna lie? Probably a Philly angle that's nonsense, a gun title angle.
Now, like a true original, Papoose continued without saying anything. However, with whom? Of course, it's Claressa Shields. Yes, you are all boxers. I must say that since Claressa and Remy were close friends, this was a difficult situation. Though E as in Papoose were also friends, Claressa was really in Remy's direct chats before she ever began dating Pat. Given that she was the one who became embroiled in the dispute, You would think Remy wouldn't have anything to say. But it's really a minor issue. And just when everyone thought the mayhem was finally coming to a stop, it was revealed that Pap and Clarissa were becoming serious. Sis has reportedly been acting impulsively and criticizing everyone since. She has not been able to manage it at all. Since Reckless would rather not see Clarissa in the ring, she is essentially saying that she would not let Pat go without a fight. Remy seems to be hinting that if things don't work out for her, she's more than happy to argue. I'm hoping she means proverbially, but let's face it, why is Remy so angry over her ex's decision to move on if she is so enamored with Easy? Probably because Clarissa and Pap got along so well. Remy, who had been attempting to foment problems, was understandably incensed when Papoose was outside flaunting Clarissa. Clarissa recently publicly expressed her love for him, even hinting that she would agree to his proposal. You may remember last year when Remy tried to ruin their relationship by disclosing intimate letters between Clarissa and Papoose to give the appearance that Pat wasn't interested in her. Through those messages, Clarissa essentially pleaded for direct connection, and Remy ridiculed her for it. Clarissa only wanted honesty, but it seemed as if she was pleading for Papoose to quit concentrating on her from a man who wasn't interested in her. To make matters worse, Remy claimed that Clarissa was spreading false information about her by saying things like, "Girl, be so serious." He responded to his demand by saying, "Sad to say, but Remy is a narcissist. She chose to cheat repeatedly now that I finally moved. She is acting like a helpless victim. Last Christmas, when I was at home with my kid, Pap was not just talking. He had proof that Remy was having an affair with his friend Easy the block captain. Despite my repeated pleas for a divorce, she would rather manage Chase on social media than deal with this like a responsible adult. Now that I've finally moved, here is where Remy is. I told her that we could divorce like adults, but she won't since I wouldn't lie and say, I didn't knock the jump out." He essentially confessed to knocking Easy unconscious, and Remy allegedly begged him to lie. Determined not to miss this opportunity either, Clarissa immediately intervened, saying, "I can't believe I'm not 45 yet, but you are 29, and I'll just say this. You're not aging like wine again." "But I'm not your enemy," Remy shot back. He went on to say, "Tell your boyfriend to buy you some flowers and gifts," and he didn't answer any of his phones since he was spending this week with this C girl. Well, Remy wasn't attempting to accuse Papoose of cheating on him. Clarissa returned enraged, accusing Remy of fabricating communications to heighten the tension before publicly daring him to a fight.
Okay. What's up? Some people say I'm a killer.
In a recent interview, Clarissa said that she would fight Remy for only $1 when asked how much she would fight for. She was quite explicit about how much cash she would want in order to enter the ring with Remy.
How much money would it take for you to jump in the ring with Remy Ma? Just want to know.
At this point, the girl leaked my number.
What? Your actual telephone number?
So at this point, you can give me $1 and I'll put my hand over.
As you can see, even though Remy and his man friend get along well, their relationship is quite strained. You'd think that after all that posturing, the captain and Remy were in a tight place since, according to rumors, Iaz has been skulking about with other women this time. According to the plot, Remy began cheating on Papoose and Clarissa a few weeks earlier after learning that E had not cut his side when they were together. In addition to Papoose, she most likely discovered E's infidelity at the same moment she revealed Pap and Clarissa's relationship. Said that Remy would not sign their divorce papers. We're not arguing that Pap and Clarissa made the right decision since it's crazy to play around when Remy is still engaged. But because you lose them the way you get them, we shouldn't be shocked that Easy is already cheating, especially since Remy is already losing. But because that's his specialty, we need to hear your thoughts on this complex matter. Is this revenge, or do you think Pep is really interested in Clarissa? Before watching the next video, kindly leave a comment in the space provided below.